Hi everyone, this is Laura from Laura's Love Lace, and I would like to share with you a project that I created. This is a video response for Diamond Dye's design team call, and I will be very honored and happy to submit this as one of the projects. I have several others that I plan on submitting, but this is one of my altar cigar boxes that I just finished making that I wanted to submit to them for the design team call. And uh, I wanted to share with you real quick what I created with this die. Now, I'm not sure if you were watching my previous video, the one before this one, but I just won this die set. And just for liking them on Facebook, can you imagine? But this is a beautiful die. I will say I've cut through several layers of papers because I was cutting out tons and tons of flowers to create all these great projects for the design team call, and they work marvelously. I did not have any issues or problems getting the little papers out. I mean, they're just great. And the tutorial for these flowers are awesome. It's super easy, as you can see. So let me get to my project. What I decided to create, I am creating several different projects for the design team call. What I wanted to do was I wanted to show you 3 different ways to use this same die. So there will be several projects you will see that I'm going to submit. And the reason I wanted to do that was I wanted to show Diamond Dies several different ways that I incorporated their dies. So the first one I did was an altered project, and I decided I am an avid layout maker. I love making layouts, but I find that sometimes when we make embellishments that are more bulkier, we don't put them in our layouts and we don't think we can use them for layouts, and so we don't necessarily buy them. But I'm going to show you that's not true. It's just how you finagle your dies and your projects. So I am going to show you how I incorporated this die into an altered project, a card, and a layout. Um, and for the layout, I actually made 2 different styles. So you'll see that as well. So enough chit chat about that. Let me share with you my project. For this project, I use the Secret Garden papers. And let's start with the top of the box. This was just a cigar box that I pretty much painted with white acrylic paint. For the top here, I basically added some lace here and here. I took all the papers that you will see underneath there, and I just Mod Podged them onto the box. This, if the camera can focus, this picture frame here was gifted to me by a scrappy friend here on YouTube, and this is one of those dollar picture frames from Michaels. I used some rub and buff and some the alcohol ink markers, and I just colored this in, and then I added some stickles to that. Over here on this corner, I added a bunch of different flowers that I had in my stash. These are just floral and little flowers I had in my collection. I added this acrylic bead. I added some sprays. I don't know if you can see them here. I have some blue sprays. I have some ivory sprays. I have some bling. And then this gorgeous flower here is one of the flowers that I made with my diamond die, as well as is this beautiful purple flower. And both flowers, I don't know if you can see the sheen on them, both of them I made um, and colored them with my Lindy's Stamp Gang sprays and my Glimmer Mist sprays. I added another acrylic bubble here, some more tiny little flowers here, and again some more of those purple floral sprays that I purchased at Michael's. I added some leaves here and here. This is a little resin piece that I also received from one of my beautiful scrappy friends, and I added that bling center to. Over here is another one of those gorgeous flowers I created using the diamond dies, and I added two little leaves underneath here. I added another purple flower here, some more sprays, a little white acrylic dove that I also colored in using my alcohol inks in purple, and in this beautiful aqua color. I have some more flowers and sprays here, and some more of that vine treatment here. Over here in the corner, I added a metal butterfly, which I painted with white acrylic paint. I added a little teeny tiny purple flower to the center. Over here, I added some more vines and sprays, kind of to give it that floral viney feel to it. On the sides of my box, I have several different layers. I have a Spellbinders die cut tree in the background. On top of that, I added all these little chipboard die cuts from my Sizzix die. It's the picket fence die. And I just painted everything on white and then distressed it all with tumbled glass, the Teamm Holst Distress ink. I don't know if you can see that, but I have fussy cutted. These are some mushroom stamps from my Recollections stamps that I use from the Gnome, I believe it was the Gnome collection. This is a graphic 45 fairy image that I just colored and fussy cut. This butterfly is another stamp that I fussy cut. This vine and flowers here, another more fussy cutting. These are all stamps, by the way. And I just colored them and fussy cut them and layered them on. I have a tiny little fairy here, and I have these big mushrooms that I also stamped, colored, and fussy cut, and another tiny little fairy here. This fairy and this fairy was part of the graphic 45 Once Upon a Time collection. Some leftover little fairy pieces I had that I decided to fussy cut and glue on there. I added stickles to the bottom of this green grass that I have a die for as well. And this is one of my dynamic dies. And it comes with two dies, one for short grass and one for long grass. And I just layered the lighter and the darker grass and distressed it all with peeled paint and forest moss, the Teamm Holst Distress inks. I added this gorgeous trim going all the way around, and I don't know if you can see, but I also added some wild orchid flowers, some teeny tiny purple flowers that I had in my stash as well. And I added some bling all around. Here are some more flowers and fairies that I fussy cut. Again, some more of that trim. And here you can see the grass and the fence the mushrooms, the flowers, and all the tiny little fairies I have hidden here. I also did the same thing in the back, and I did add lots of bling and stickles to it. You can see the little fairy laying down with some more flowers. And over here on this side, excuse that little piece of string, I have some more fairies and flowers and mushrooms and vines and picket fences and grass. And then on the bottom of the box, I just covered it again with the paper from Graphic 45 Secret Gardens, and I just put these little baubles as feet. And that's how, oops, sorry, I have the box upside down. I didn't look at the camera. And this is how it would rest on someone's desk. And I make these boxes all the time for storage, but I hardly ever put so many beautiful embellishments on top because I usually stack them up. And then on the inside, this would be the lid. And I just have this little collage that I made here in the corner, some flowers, another fairy image that I colored in and fussy cut, another flower that I fussy cut, and this is a stamp, and this butterfly is also a stamp. So I colored all three stamps and I fussy cut all three of them, and I just added these floral sprays next to it. On the inside of the box, as you can see here, I added some lace. To that lace, I added this pearl drop trim, and to the trim, I added this purple mesh bling, and I did that treatment all the way around the box, as you can see. And like I said, I painted the whole box white before I started. So that is my altered cigar box project for the Diamond Dies Design Team Call. As you can see, I had lots and lots of fun already using these beautiful flowers in some altered projects. They're big and they're beautiful, and I just love how they came out. And the colors aren't bad either. So Diamond Dies, I hope you like this project that I made. And I hope all my viewers like it too. Leave a comment if you like. And please go on over and check out the and subscribe to Diamond Dies YouTube channel. I will definitely have a link in the description box below. Thank you all for watching and have a blessed day. Bye now.